She was feeling 1972, grooving to a Carole King tune. Is it too late, baby? Is it too late?
Good evening. Welcome to Watching from a Social Distance. Last week was a blast, and for those joining again, thank you so much. For those who are tuning in for the first time, welcome. Welcome to Austin, Texas. Welcome to my home. Just gonna check this volume real quick, and then we're gonna get going. I think we're good. Don't you dare think that I don't think about you. Just 'cause we can't speak doesn't mean you're not on my mind. like a ghost, like the moon, like a god, like the truth. I'll be watching from a distance. I'll be watching from a distance. Don't be deceived by my demeanor. I am paying attention. Assume all you want, that I'm a liar and a fool, that I got a crooked heart that lives to bend and break the rules. But like the clock on your wall, like the cheap seats in a concert hall, I'll be watching from a distance. I'll be watching from a distance. Oh, I'll be watching from a distance. I'll be watching from a distance. Ooh. It's been a dark night, but it's gonna be alright. You hold the power, don't you, my delicate flower. Ooh. So don't be deceived by my demeanor. I am paying attention. Thank you. Well, before I go any further, I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Chris Weld. Your gal and partner in crime, Victoria, requested that I wish you a happy birthday. So my sister's birthday was yesterday, and I also had a dear friend. His birthday was yesterday, and obviously it's a strange time. And the celebrations that we might be having in other years prior to this would be grand and fun and exciting, and rooms full of people that we love and adore. And all that to say, I hope you're hanging in there, Chris, and I hope that you still feel love from your gal. Really nice. I also want to wish a happy birthday to my friend Rachel. I'm sorry, Rachel, but I forgot how to play arithmetic because I always do. But I'll do you a solid. We'll get on the phone. We'll talk it out. We'll figure it out. But I do love you, even though I'm not playing this song. This set's gonna be different than last week's set. Thank God, because that would be weird. It'd just be like watching a rerun. And just to prove to you that this is not a rerun, those of you who were here last week, I changed shirts. So, just so you know. This is one of my favorite songs I've ever written. This is called Time. Who wants to grab a drink tonight? I know it's only Tuesday and you got work tomorrow. Who wants to come to my place after the bars close? I know you got the kids who can't wake up hungover. Tired, I got nothing but time. I got nothing but second matinee today, and the sun's still shining. A park beneath some shade, and I might just get a nap in. About 2 Tylenol, I'll give Jeremy a call, and if he's busy, I'll probably just drive to Houston. Tired, I got nothing but time. I got nothing but time. I got nothing but round and round. I'm getting dizzy. One more round, please. Let's keep this fuzzy. I hear the tick-tock. Can you tell me, is he trying to mock? It's all getting a bit blurry for some time. I was about to do it.
Cool. I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's log in here real quick. Let's see what's going on. Ramiro, thank you for being here. Ryan Booth, I love you. We got to catch up tomorrow, hopefully. These are free shows, but right here, that's where you can send a tip if you'd like. Thank you, Chelsea. I love that rendition of Time as well. The band version is fire in my mind, but oh, sorry for showing your comment. That was an accident, but there you go. Now you're public. Oh, Jeremy's making a pizza. Well, I hope he doesn't fuck it up. This set may be a bit more somber than last week's. This whole thing is getting to me a little bit. So I chose a set list that would kind of get me in a zone of candles being lit and some of my sadder songs. But I hope you guys are willing to stick it out with me. Thank you. I don't know how to get rid of this thing. Hold on one second. There you go. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. This is called Telephone Lovers. I'm coming to London to bring you back to Texas. You have your first Thanksgiving and you'll meet the parents. Oh, what the hell are we thinking? Feel like something is missing. Oh yeah. It's your touch and your kisses. I can't even feel them. I'm too far away. Too far away. Too far away. What a bummer. You are too far away. Too far away. You're too far away to stay on the phone any longer. Man, I wish you were stronger. I didn't catch what you said. The call cut out again. Ah, that's right, I heard you. We should just be friends. So call me when you're drunk, and I'll call you when I'm drunk. We'll be telephone lovers till the sun comes up. 'Cause I'm too far away. Too far away, too far away, where's my charger? You are too far away. the hell are we thinking? The hell are we thinking? Man, what the hell? Thank you. Well, I'm not going to do any covers tonight, but I do want to honestly, I just want to say to Bill Withers' family, sorry for your loss. To John Prine's family, I'm sorry for your loss. I know there are a lot of people who are losing their lives right now, but and it's really heavy. But those are two folks who personally influenced me. So that's been a really difficult time. But what I like to do in these times is just put on their records and make a dinner and drink some wine or learn how to play those songs. So if you don't know Bill Withers or John Prine, then do yourself a favor and look them up. It's life-changing. I'm going to play this song and then I'm going to take a few questions. Not a few, a couple. This internet thing is takes too long. Southern Baptist Church in the heart of the suburbs, taking communion out of tiny plastic cups. Oh, they told me it was wine, but it was really just grape juice. I had my first drop of rum when I was 21. Ooh, 3 a.m. in Brooklyn, and I'm drinking at the Union, sipping on a cheap beer. I was chasing women like I was a school kid. Oh, I stood in long lines just to do a few lines, and I'd stumble down the block as the sun was coming up. Well, honey, you asked me where I came from. I've come from a lot of different places. Oh, but I hope that I'll end up right next to you. Oh yeah, you. Oh, I hope I do end up next to you. Oh, I hope, yeah, honey. Oh, I hope I do. Thank you. All right, what do we got? Any questions? Did the plumber from New Way of Living ever put out a record? I don't know. Mark David Reynolds asks. I'm not sure, Mark. All I remember is that I asked him if he had any records available, and he legitimately, as the song says, he kind of laughed a little bit and said, "No, I don't do this for a profit." So I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if I'll ever run into him again. All right, hold on. Y'all are coming in. Y'all are coming in hot. The Elizabeth Vargas. Out of my newest 3 songs, which was the hardest to finish? The hardest one to finish was "Hallelujah, Love Is Real," and there's a lot of backstory that goes in to that, but the one that I'm comfortable talking about is I feel like every songwriter gets one chance to have "Hallelujah" as a song. And if you mess it up, you mess it up. So I did not want to mess that song up at all. And I'm very happy with the outcome. But I was talking to my buddy Matthew Vasquez, who's the bandmate of mine in Glorieta. And he's in his own band, Delta Spirit. But he said, "You're right. Every songwriter gets one Hallelujah, and they also get one California," which offered me a challenge. So maybe I'll get to work on a song regarding California in the title. All right, I'm gonna move on, and then we'll do more questions later. You guys are great. There's a lot of you tuning in. This is badass. I'm having a good time. I hope you are as well. Cheers. Goddamn, I can't wait for all of us to be in a room together. Sometime soon. Fingers crossed. First impression is what I've always been best at. You never question me or my intentions. I could be your best friend the minute you shake mine. When it comes to women, this could be deadly. When it comes to loving me, you best be ready, 'cause this will get heavy when you learn just what I fed you fables and fooled you with words from my tongue, trying to make you think I was a better man than I was. But if you're asking me now to tell you the truth, it's getting harder and harder to lie to you. How did you get here? Did you seek me out? Were you an answered prayer for me to shut my mouth so I would learn how to open up my heart? 'Cause I never stuttered and I never thought never folded or shook. The moment always felt right to do what I like and live in the dark. I feed you fables and fooled you with words from my tongue, trying to make you think I was a better man than I was. But if you're asking me now to tell you the truth, it's getting harder and harder to lie to you. Oh, hey. I fed you fables and fooled you with words from my tongue, trying to make you think I was a better man than I was. But if you're asking me right now to tell you the truth, well, it's getting harder to lie. It's getting harder to lie. It's getting harder and harder to lie. Thank you. Regarding the plumber in Arkansas, this is a song about that fella. And how after I met him, he convicted the hell out of me. This is called New Way of Living. What do you say when there's nothing to say? Do you fill the silence with a bunch of nonsense? Do you recognize that it might be time to go ahead and hang up your head? Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time for change. A new way of living, a new way to bring home the bacon. Sell everything that you love to do. If it doesn't sell, oh well, just learn how to love something new. Blue collar artist, white collar entitlement. I'm standing somewhere in the middle. I get the feeling I'm about to slip. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time for change. A new way of living, a new way to bring home. There's a plumber down in Arkansas, the best writer I ever met. it's time for me to get a new job. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time for a change, a new way of living, a new way to bring home the bacon. I love that song. Thanks for listening, everybody. It's getting hot in here. I've stood in Roman cathedrals, prayed in Southern Baptist chapels. I've never heard a voice say I ain't paying a penny more. Oh, tell me where to find the Lord. They raised me on donuts and coffee, under fluorescent lights. We watched outdated movies. Smelled like a hospital, but no one was being cured. Oh, tell me where to find the Lord. Tell me where to find the Lord. Tell me where to find the Lord. How the hell am I supposed to knock on heaven? I can't even see the door. Yeah, won't you tell me where to find the Lord? So I traded in my pew for a bar stool, trying to recommend my salvation to the youth. We just sit tall with our cigarettes and disheveled uniforms, and I never saw the Lord. Tell me where to find the Lord. Oh, tell me where to find the Lord. How the hell am I supposed to knock on heaven? I can't even see the door. Yeah, won't you tell me where to find? Because my biggest fear in the world is introducing myself in that grave. 'Cause after all of my years living free, well, I don't have much to say. 'Cause the longer I live, well, the more I know I'm gonna die. And the more questions I have, well, the less I wanna try. Time was winning so many times, I just stopped keeping score. So won't you tell me where to find the Lord? The Lord. The Lord. Thank you. That song's titled An Introduction, and it's the second track off a record I put out in 2012 titled Apologies. And this is the first track on that record. Well, I never paid attention when I was a young boy to the great instructions of the ones who came before me. But now that I'm older, I long to pay attention. But it doesn't seem like anyone is saying much anything. But there's a piece of me that loves all this sadness. That loves for onlookers to call me tragic. But buried underneath all the women and the booze is a man who I know who's ashamed of what I choose. Well, I believe in God, and I believe He wants me to believe in me. So what's it gonna take to make this stop? What I gotta do to know I've got all the strength inside my bones to let it go, to let it drop. Well, I've been holding on so long it seems that what I'm holding's been holding me. Thank you, everybody. How are we hanging in there? A few more questions, maybe, possibly. Let's see what we got. Best day of the week for me, too. Hot damn, Kit. Thank you. Thank you, Wonder Woman. I think you were here last week. That's dope. Angelo, my first bandmate. Elijah. This question relates to Noah Gunnarson's assessment of being a songwriter. Do you ever struggle with knowing where the line is between who you are perceived as and who you are as a person? I think you, Elijah, I think you just got to accept that people, whether you're a songwriter, whether you are an individual who goes to an office every day from 8 to 5, whether you're a teacher, people's perception of you is going to be completely different of who you actually are as an individual. So I know what song you're referencing when it comes to Noah, but you can't escape it. Unless you just post up in your home 24/7 without being around anybody else, then gosh darn it, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be perceived wrong a lot of times in our lives, and it doesn't matter what the job or the gig is. So I do not struggle with that line, because that line will always be there for each and every one of us. It sucks. I wish everyone would know me and accept me for who I know myself to be, but what are you gonna do? Oh, Danny, how did I get so handsome? Well, I learned it from you, Dad. All right, what else we got? Courtney Lee, one song from my childhood that still influences or has meaning. From my childhood, I don't know. It'd probably have to be like Fiona Apple. I was introduced to her music when I was 14 years old, and she still is very revered in this household of mine. I think she is a bona fide genius and a wonderful lyricist, and just enough crazy that I want to listen to and take notes from, but not crazy enough for me to, push the CD away. Thanks for the questions. We'll tap into more here in a second. Let's go out for a drink. Maybe we'll even dance. Won't you take a risk with me to find out if it's romance? It's not what you were really trying to do, baby. You just wanted to be seen. Well, my guitar's packed and the spotlight's faded. I'm off to the next city, because that ain't love, that ain't love, that ain't love at all. Now, you only pick up the pieces you want. That ain't love at all. Oh no, that ain't love at all. Well, I see you in town from time to time, Uncle Mall, between 5th and 6th, dancing with older men who spin you around. They're doing anything to steal a kiss. You take a shot and you bum a cigarette. They hit the men's room and you sneak out the back. You got your props in your pretty little places. I'm just a part of your script. Well, honey, that ain't love, that ain't love, that ain't love at all. Now, you only pick up the pieces you want. That ain't love at all. Oh no, that ain't love at all. Okay, well, there's something happened to you when you were younger to make you act this way. Living life like you're in danger, taking somebody's name. Well, that ain't love, no, that ain't love, no, that ain't love at all. Now that ain't love, that ain't love, That ain't love at all, no honey. You only pick up the pieces you want. That ain't love at all. Oh no, that ain't love. Love at all. No, that ain't love at all. That ain't love at all. That ain't love at all. Thank you, gang. Excuse me for one moment. I had to get one of these. Cheers. This song is called Stone Age. I was in a relationship a few years ago out in London, and while I was out there for the 4th of July, actually, America's birthday, I woke up that week in England reading the news about all these mass shootings that were happening. And it was heartbreaking. So there's a line in this song basically that says, can I just stay here while my fellow patriots work out Civil War II? What a goddamn shame it is for our differences to divide instead of bringing together. And I realize I sound like a Southern Baptist preacher right now. So thanks for indulging me. It's a pretty normal thing for me to say behind a microphone at a show. No matter your race, your religion, your sexual orientation, your gender, or how you go about your daily business, you are always welcome to a David Ramirez show that has always been and that will always be. My one caveat is that you must be kind. And that's it. All the other stuff doesn't matter to me. Let's just be together as people with a heartbeat. And let's be kind. This is called Stone Age. Well, I'm tired of waiting on the world to change. Ain't it funny how the future is looking more like the Stone Age? We're building walls, shooting guns, painting the streets with blood. I guess Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty moved to San Fran to run a startup. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Give a man freedom, he'll just sit in a cage. And give him oppression, and he'll just write about it on his internet page. See, our fathers were drinkers, 'cause we shipped them off to war. And I'm drunk on a Tuesday, 'cause I'm just so fucking bored. Where's the light? Where's the light that was promised me? We threw the baby out. Ooh, where the bad water. Well, honey, do you mind if I just move in with you while my fellow patriots work out Civil War II? See, I'm having trouble seeing colors in the dawn's early light. No more red, no more blue, no, all I am seeing is white. Oh, where's the light? Where's the light that was promised me? Oh, we threw the baby out. We threw the baby out. We threw the baby out. Oh, with the bathwater. Well, give me your tired, your poor, your masses yearning to be free. The homeless, the tempest-tossed, yes, send them all to me. All the wretched refuse of your teeming shore, and I will blow out their flame and show them the goddamn door. Thank you. How are we feeling? We get a few more in us? For those of you tipping, thank you so much. By no means is anyone obligated to do so. But if, hey Al, I love you. If you're able to do so, that would mean the world. But if you're not, then let's just ride this motherfucker out together. And let's have a good time. Oh, Tammy, I wish I was coming to Australia. I will in the future, but there are no plans right now. There's no whiskey in the glass, Brandon. I gave up the brown stuff a long time ago. It's just tequila and a Modelo Especial. Speaking of drinks, I got a song for you. I'm gonna do a handful more, and then we will reconvene next Saturday. You guys have been the fucking best, truly. Thank you so much. Y'all are saving my sanity. But I borrowed some gear tonight from my buddy Walker Lukens, who, if you do not know his music, I highly recommend what he does because he's absolutely wonderful. And he and I were sitting there together in his studio as I was picking up microphones and cables, and he said, "Man, I just got to be honest with you. I miss being in a room of people." He said, "I don't care if there were 12 or 1,200. I just miss being in a room." So hold on, everybody. We'll get there. We'll do this again in real life, in real time. And I promise, Australia, I'm coming your way. In the meantime, I got money problems, which lead to drinking problems. Those turn to sleeping all day problems, which make me want to do it all over again. They say that I should talk to someone. Well, I think someone should talk to me. I got a quarter for the jukebox, $1 for a beer, and someone should buy the whiskey. Don't say I got a good heart while everything's falling apart. Oh, baby, just admit it, you fell in love with a lost heart. Yeah, honey, I'm a ghost town. I'm pretty charming till you come around. Well, once upon a time, people like mine used to shine, shine, shine. But I know my part, so don't even start about my good heart. Mother told me don't ever trust a woman, and by golly was she ever right. I bought you a shot of Jameson, and now you're acting like you're my wife, claiming you know all about me, claiming that we're both so much alike. Well, honey, let's be real. All that you feel is the heat from the spotlight. Don't say I got a good heart while everything's falling apart. Oh, baby, just admit it, you fell in love with a lost heart. Yeah, honey, I'm a ghost town. I'm pretty charming till you come around. Well, once upon a time, people like mine used to shine, shine, shine. But I know my part, so don't even start about my good heart. Oh, don't you look so cute when you don't have a leg to stand on? There's nothing you can do to right all my wrongs. Don't say I got a good heart. Clearly everything is falling apart. Oh, baby, just admit it. You fell in love with a lost heart. Yeah, honey, I'm a ghost town. I'm pretty charming till you come around. Well, once upon a time, people like mine used to shine, shine, shine. Rock and roll on that one. I'm gonna do a couple more. And then when I leave this evening from actually playing live, I'm gonna put on one of my brand new songs, and then let's just hang out, have a beer or a Topo Chico or a milkshake, and listen to it together. That sounds pretty fun to me. Andrew B., what am I reading? I'm reading The Great Gatsby right now. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Bloom. Goodness. Thank you for resolving that chord. Bonnie, sometimes chords don't need to be resolved. Those are sometimes the most fun. Dusty, I'm going to save fires to the end of this whole thing. Like in 2 weeks. Not the end of tonight, but you know, the end. There is nothing like my baby's love. Better than wine and whiskey, my baby gets me drunk. Oh, you take me to glory, you take me to glory, Lord. You take me to glory, you take me to glory, Lord. Oh, ooh. I could take her to Paris, I could take her to Rome, but my baby is a compass, my baby spins around the globe. Oh, you take me to glory, you take me to glory, Lord. You take me to glory, you take me to glory, Lord. Oh, ooh, I don't know where you came from, but I know where I'm going, where I'm going. Where I'm going. Oh, take me to glory, love. Thank you. Well, thank you so much, gang. I got one more song to play for you live, and then I'm going to play one of my brand new ones here over the speaker. Y'all been very sweet and very kind. Thanks for all the questions and everything. If you are able, please send a tip. But if you're unable, I understand. And I'm just happy that we got to be together. This is called Find the Light. Happy Easter, everybody. I wish upon you peace, wish upon you grace, wish for less of what you want and more of what you need. Wish upon you an old life that will always stay young. Oh, but most of all, I wish upon you love. I wish upon you truth when all you feel is doubt. I hope you know that an open mind still knows when to shut things out. Wish upon you a brave heart that will always rise above. Oh, but most of all, I wish upon you love. As the sun sets, well, the moon begins to rise. So even in the darkness, you can find the light. You'll find the light. You'll find the light. Oh yes, even in the darkness, you can find the light. I wish upon you an easy life. I wish upon you hard times. Hope you know both joy and pain each need their moment to shine. Wish you ears that are quick to listen, that you're slow to use that tongue. Oh, but most of all, I wish upon you love. As the sun sets, well, the moon begins to rise. So even in the darkness, you can find the light. You'll find the light. we can find the light even in the darkness. You can find the light, you can find the light. Praise the Lord. I saw the light. That's a little Johnny Cash ending for you. Thank you so much, everybody. If you're willing to stick around, then I'd love to play a new one for you. Thanks for being here. That's the location in which you can tip. But again, don't worry about it if you cannot handle it. We're all going through hard times. I just appreciate the company. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to put on a song.
After another,
Thank you.
ended in pain and shame. I started to wonder if I had what it took to be a lover. And you stepped into frame, pulled me out of the cold and saved my soul the minute you mentioned my name. Hallelujah, love is real. I saw that light at the end of the tunnel. I stood upright and I'm never gonna stumble. Hallelujah, love is real. I found myself at the end of my road, but I'll never let go. No, I'll never let go now.
For those still logged on, thank you so much. The last 2 Saturdays have been super tight, and I can't wait to do it again next Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the requests. I promise that I'm doing my best to get to any and every song that I have. So if I don't get yours, then I will be on the road shortly. Y'all have been very sweet. Adios. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay sane. And be well. Y'all take care. Adios.